Welcome to ChromeIllusion.com. I'm Stephen Burns, and what I'd like to do is to show you a very simple practical application of layer blend modes. What I want to do is I want to apply a layer blend mode to this layer, basically apply the layer against itself using a blend mode that will brighten this flower. Right now this flower is fairly dark, it's slightly underexposed, and I want to make all my modifications using the layer blend mode. So Command or Control J, I'm going to duplicate the layer. What I want to do is brighten up this flower. So if you remember, we probably want to restrict our focus not to the areas that's going to make our image darker or maintain the darker areas. I want to focus on the area that's going to make it brighter or maintain the highlights. If I click Lighten, what it's doing is maintaining the highlights exactly where they are naturally, and everything else goes transparent, but you're seeing naturally through the flower to the exact duplicate of it below. So you're not seeing an effect in essence. Let's go down to the next one, which is going to magnify or make the highlights stronger against itself. Hit it, there it is. Okay, so there they are. And we can see the highlights along the edges are stronger, brighter petals. We still see details. Okay, that looks great. So we will utilize this one here. Now, let's kind of pull this out a little bit. I like the flower the way it is. I do not like the background. I want the background to be less distraction or less competitive with the flowers. So I'm going to darken it down a little bit. So let's go ahead and multiply or duplicate the layer. Hit Command or Control J, and if you notice, if I duplicated it in screen mode, it also magnified the screen mode. So if you want this flower to be a little bit brighter, in 100% too much, then I can go back down to 0 and just give it a little bit more. That looks pretty good. So I have two of these screen blend modes on top of each other, and what I want to do next is I'm going to merge all this together into one layer. I'm going to hold my Alt or Option key down, go to while holding my Alt and Option key, go to my submenu, select Merge Visible. It merges everything in its own layer. And what I want to do is I want to give this a layer blend mode of multiply. Alright, so we merged our layer. Let's go up here and select multiply, which is actually darkening our background. I want to apply this only to the background and not to the flower. So I'm going to access the quick selection tool, select all these areas outside the flower, and we're going to apply a layer mask. Go to the layer mask here, select it. It honors the marching ants, and as you can see, the center of the flower is not affected. Let's go ahead and hit Alt or Option on the mask so that you can see what I've done. I've applied the mask to the flower while all the areas around it are not affected. Okay, much better. So the last thing I think I would like to do is add a little bit of brightness inside the center of the flower. So let's use the same technique we did before. Hold the Alt or Option down. Let's merge them all together again. So all the effects are in one layer. And this time, let's go to something maybe not screen. Well, screen just might work in this case. In fact, how about if we play with color dodge? That's a little strong, a little too much contrast. Linear. That's not bad. Okay, and this is really a matter of using your taste. The lighter color, of course, is going to be the same as the top. So let's go to the screen mode. Let's go back to our quick selection tool, apply it to the center, go down, create a mask. There it is. Now, if I turn the mask on and off, you can see the effects of the flower. Let's zoom in a little bit closer here, and you can get a good idea as to what I've done. Alright, so that was a nice quick little practical example of the use of layer blend modes. I hope you enjoyed that. And more examples are coming. I'm Stephen Burns from ChromeIllusion.com. Enjoy.